What's up, you guys? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Malaika Amai, and if you guys are returning, hey girla. Today we're gonna talk about balancing 9 to 5s, like working, going to the gym, self-care, being with your family, friends, all of that. Because honestly, I don't think it's talked about enough how to balance all of these things. And you're trying to make sure you go to work, you're trying to make sure you live a healthy life, but you also got to make sure you see your family and your friends equally. You got to make sure you're pouring into yourself, giving yourself self-care. So that's what we're going to talk about today, because your girl here, she's working a 9 to 5, but she also, she has to train her body. We have to stay healthy. I just ran a marathon not too long ago, and we will be running marathons in the future. But also, I have friends, I have family, I have my own personal life. So it's just a lot, and it could be overwhelming when you have so many things on your plate, or you wear a lot of hats and you're doing this or you're doing that, and you're going here and you're going there, and you're going to see that person, or you want to do this and you want to do that. But how can we stay true to ourselves? Wait, hold on. I feel like, because I felt a little dry on the lips. But first things first, we got to get that 9 to 5, y'all. For those of y'all who work 9 to 5, hello, I see you, I hear you, I feel you. The 9 to 5 be 9 to 5ing. And I know most of the time y'all don't even want to be there. Sometimes it's not that I don't want to be there. It's just like when I clock in, I be ready to go home. Like, I love my job down, but it's like, oh my gosh, I be ready to go. As soon as I get there, I'm like, okay, 5 hours and went by. Like, can we speed it up? Can I go home? Like, do y'all still need me? But it's just like, and then we gotta leave the job. Then we got to do our other stuff. So how can we balance this, right? How can we make sure we're not feeling overwhelmed? First things first, just live in the present moment. I always say that. Just be present. I have to remind myself to be present, even when I'm sitting at the desk and I'm like, okay, nothing's going on. I've checked nobody in. It's been an hour. Nobody's come to check in. Like, nobody's called for room service. Nobody's asked for this. Nobody's asked for that. Like, always remain present. Always remain grateful. That is the most important time to thank God, source, universe, whoever you thank in that moment. Just be like, I'm thankful to even be here. I'm thankful to be, getting this consistent check. I'm thankful to be on the clock, because first and foremost, it is hard right now to get a job. A lot of places are saying that they're hiring, which they are, but it's just like, they're not hiring. It's like they say they're hiring, but at the same time, they're not hiring. So I feel you, girl. If you're looking for a job, continue looking. If it's been hard, continue looking. Just have faith. Continue to pour into you. Have patience. And just, you're going to get that job. You're going to get that promotion. But when you're in those tough times, when you be at work and it's slow, you just got to be like, whew, okay, let me find something to do. Let me just thank the Lord that I'm even here in the first place. That is me 10 toes down. Okay. When you leave the job, that's where, it's like, okay, so now I'm done with work and now we got to go to the gym, right? If I'm working 7 to 3, I'm going to the gym after work. Like, I'm not waking up at 3, 4 in the morning to go to the gym. That's just no, because I already have to drive 45 minutes to work. I'm going to the gym after work. I don't care what anybody says. People love to say, I can never go to the gym right after work. I'm not one of those people. I will go to the gym before work if I work from 3 to 11, or I go to the gym after if I'm working from 7 to 3, or if I do a mid shift 9 to 5, right? Or 10 to 6, however they want to schedule me. But this week I already have my schedule. So I'm going to be at that job from 7 to 3 every day, which I'm like, thank the Lord, because I get to go home. Like, first of all, nobody talks about, I don't know, people might talk about it, but I love the morning shift. I will wake up at 5 a.m., be ready. It takes me 2 hours to get ready, y'all. I don't know. I like to just get up, have my little tea, meditate, get started with the day, dance a little bit, listen to my music or not, because it's hella early in the morning. But I like to be up and ready for my day. And then by the time I get to work, I'm just like, yes, these hours are finna fly by. By the time it hits my lunchtime, baby, we only got 3 hours left. So I'm just like, praise the Lord. But when you get out of that job, I'm going to go straight to the gym. Okay, girl? I don't know what you do after the job, whatever you do after the 9 to 5, but just know it's really important to pour into you after that 9 to 5. So let's say you do go to the gym. Let's say you go to Pilates, you go yoga, you go for a run, or you just go home, you read, do your homework, you study because you're in school, you're learning a new trade, you're learning a new skill, a new language. Go home and do that first, right? if you're an adult and you got to pay these bills, go home. Don't be texting and paying bills. Don't be driving and paying bills, right? Don't be driving and texting. Don't be driving and being on your phone, right? Get home first and do what you need to do, right? Pay those bills, pay that healthcare that you got to pay whatever you need to pay, schedule that appointment, go through your list of to-dos and do what you need to do, you know, cross off some things like you've accomplished it or not. Make sure you do that and then get into everything you need to do. Because as soon as I get off the job, as soon as I get home, gym closed, we're going to eat a little snack, a light snack, then we're heading to the gym. Okay? That's me every day. Whenever I have self-care, whenever I have time for self-care, baby, yesterday was my maintenance day. So I got my nails done. I did my wax, you know. Yes, I do my own wax. Yes. I'm not paying $80 to $90. I'm not doing the $130 for an armpit wax and a Brazilian. I could do that at home. So I do that at home, respectfully. It takes time. I know some of y'all probably like, girl, you're crazy for doing your Brazilian. Yes, I know, but at the same time, I'm gonna do it. Especially if my girl is not available, I'm gonna do it. But prioritize your self-care days, right? Yesterday, I went to my run club. I did the Welcome Pain run club. Shout out to the Welcome Pain boys. And then one of the girls was like, okay, so what are you doing for the rest of the day? Girl, maintenance. I have to balance this out because if I do not do maintenance on myself, I'm going to lose my mind, right? Especially if my nails are all grown out, especially if they're broken or cracked. I cannot start the next week, the new week, a new person. You know, every day is a new day, but also a new week is a new week to be a whole new person, a whole new person to be better from the last week, girl. Okay. So once you already got your 9 to 5, once you got your schedule, move accordingly. Okay, if you're working at nighttime, then you got to do that stuff. You got to do all the stuff that you need to do. Let's say grocery shop, gym, yoga, run, schedule appointments, doctor's appointments. Do that in the morning. Schedule those in the morning and then go to work, right? If you're working in the morning and then you know you have the rest of your evening free and available, have everything lined up in the evening or wait to the weekend whenever you're off. Or just wait to whatever day you're off. Because that's the main thing. You got to structure your life around your 9 to 5. That's what helps me balance my 9 to 5 and my life is when I get my schedule, we get our schedule weekly. Okay. So whenever I get my schedule, I'm like, okay, boom, I'm either working in the morning or I'm either working at nighttime. I can move around things that I need to do or place things where they need to go. And it just helps me tremendously. Okay. So I'm going to give you guys my schedule. Okay. This coming up week, I'm working from 7 to 3 the whole week. Okay. I'm going to go to work first. When I get out of work, y'all know I'm going to that gym. I'm going to be in that gym for 2 hours. When I get home from that gym, okay, I'm eating my dinner, hands down, hopping in that shower. Then I'm going to make a list of the things I need to do for the next day. We already know I have work the next day at the same time. So I'm basically going to do the same thing that I did today, tomorrow. And I'm going to keep doing that, right? But adding in something new. So let's just say Tuesday comes, right? I've already went to work. I've already went to the gym. Now I'm home. Let's call my mom. Maybe let's text the group chat and see how the girls are doing. Just check up on them, making sure like, hey girls, what y'all doing? Are we going out this weekend? Are we going to get a workout in this weekend? You know, hitting up the friends, hitting up the family, right? Get my list. See what I got to do for the next day. The next day is Wednesday, right? We're going to do the same exact thing we did on Tuesday, but we're going to add something new. Okay, let's just say I go to work, I go to the gym. Okay, boom. Maybe I'm feeling a little extra energized. Maybe I'm gonna go for a run. Cool, let's go for a run. That's me personally. I love to move my body. I like to work out. It just helps me decompress or whatever. But you could do you, friend. You got to make sure you're pouring into you. Let's fast forward to the weekend because y'all, I'm off on the weekend. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. But also, for those of y'all who are new to my channel, I'm a swim instructor / lifeguard. So I do be having to teach kids on the weekend, especially now that it's May. I started my season. The kids is ready. I had lessons today, right? So come next weekend, I have to lifeguard a party. And I also have clients after that party, right? So I've already got everything scheduled. I got my party. I got my clients. Then after that, right, I'm going to decompress a little bit. I'm going to just come home And literally I'm gonna doom scroll. I love doom scrolling. That just helps me go about my day. Don't let people make you feel bad for doom scrolling, but also at the same time, don't spend hours doom scrolling. That's where it can get a little risky if you're just sitting there doom scrolling for hours and hours and hours, when you could be pouring into you. You could be learning that new skill, that new language. You could be stretching your body because you said you wanted to be more flexible. Me. So take that time to do something that you said you wanted to do and just do it. Like, don't think about the consequences. Don't think about whoever said what. Don't think about the external validation. Just do it. You don't got to tell nobody. Just do it. It's you. Romanticize your life. Like last night, oh my gosh, yesterday was such a fun day for me. Honestly, I went to the run club. I got my wax. I came home. I ate. Did I wash my clothes yesterday? No, I didn't wash my clothes yesterday. That was the day before. But what else did I do? I bought a movie ticket so I could see Sinners, right? I went by myself and I was like, okay, the movie starts at 6:55. It's basically like 5 o'clock. So I have basically 2 hours before the movie starts, basically. So I'm like, okay, cool. Let me go run to Big Five because I got to go to Big Five and I got to do some things. And then I'm going to go to the mall because I want to get some new undies, right? I want to get some new underwear. Shout out to Victoria's Secret. So I'm like, okay, let's go dilly-dally in the mall and like kill some time off. And mind you, Big Five is here. I live here. Big Five is here. The mall is here. And the movies is over there. So I'm literally going on my way to the movies. You see how everything works out when you just have everything lined up? When you're aligned. That's what happens when you're aligned, right? Okay, Grella. So boom, that was my day yesterday. And I came home after watching Sinners. I had a great day. And now we're here today. It's Sunday. So boom, and I'm here making this video for y'all because it's on my list of things to do. Okay, you gotta balance, right? Balance. It's all about balancing. And also another thing is you probably feel like you can't balance so much is because you're spending too much time on that phone. It's that damn phone, right? And I'm gonna make a video on that on another day. But when your parents used to tell you it's that damn phone, it is that damn phone. Because even for me, I be thinking like, oh my gosh, I have so much to do. I don't even really be having that much to do. I just spend a lot of time on my phone. So all that time that I'm spending on my phone is taken away from the things that I really should be doing for myself, right? We can't spend all of our time on our phone. I know it's comfortable and it's a comfortable, familiar feeling, but that's where we get stuck. And if you're trying to grow, if you want to see yourself at the most highest potential that you can be, you got to put that phone down because your phone is not helping you get there. Yes, it can help if you're getting inspired and ideas from other creators and you're consuming the right content at the right time. But if you're just sitting there wasting your time, just like if you're wasting calories trying to eat healthy rewind, right? If you're trying to eat healthy and you told yourself you're not going to consume as much sugar, why are you going to go sit there and drink like a seltzer, or you're going to go drink, I don't know, just like a hella sugary drink? That's wasting sugar when you should be like spending time. Sorry, I'm stuttering. When you should really be spending time like picking and choosing what sugar you're gonna eat. Like for me, if I'm gonna waste my calories on some sugar, I'm gonna make sure it's like, okay, yes, we get it. Fruit is natural sugar, but I'm gonna make sure it's a good cookie or a good milkshake. But that's not towards the end of the week. I'm not gonna do that on like during the week. No. Right? We got to have balance when it comes to eating healthy. So like if I really wanted to have a cookie or like a milkshake or something sweet, I would have done that yesterday or maybe even today, right? But I'm not. I don't really care for that right now. Maybe next week. That's a whole new week, right? But you got to really like pick and choose your battles, right? Pick and choose what you want to eat. Pick and choose what calories you want to hit and all kinds of stuff. Pick and choose what you want your day to look like. Do you want your day to be a lazy day? Like if that's the case, that's okay. It's about balance, right? Let's say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you went hard in the paint. Saturday can be a lazy day. Sunday can be a half lazy day. It's really up to you or not, right? Me, Sunday is my only lazy day. And technically this is really not even a lazy day because I'm still getting up doing things that I need to do. Like I had to put my clothes away. I'm recording this video for y'all. I still got to go out and do some things. So it's like, it's not technically a lazy day. I am moving a bit slower than usual, but you know what? We're still here. So you got to really just find what is comfortable for you. But also when you're balancing all of these things at the same time, give yourself grace. Don't feel like you need to be on the go all the time. And even if you're so used to that, you're working in a trauma response. You don't gotta be working in that trauma response. Like, even when I got home, when I came upstairs from teaching the kids this morning, I'm like, okay, let me go do this, and let me go do that, and let me go do this, and let me go do that. I'm like, okay, wait, no, let me just take a moment for myself to just breathe, to process what I just did. And, you know, maybe hop on the phone a little bit and scroll a little bit, and then eat some food, right? And then put my clothes away, and then map out what tomorrow is gonna look like, or the rest of my week is looking like, okay? That's what balance is. You gotta really take each moment for what it is and process it, and then move on to the next thing. Okay, don't just hop right into everything, because if you're just hopping into things, you're not giving yourself time to process what you just did, and that can be overwhelming, because then you can start to create that habit in your mind, like, okay, well, Monday is coming, I just need to go with everything, instead of like, okay, go to work, come home for a little bit, okay, probably like 10-15 minutes, eat a light snack or whatever, get dressed, play some music, and head out to the gym, instead of having work and then coming straight home and then leaving and then going to the gym for 2 hours and then coming back home and then doing, you see how it's just like, and then you're not giving yourself time to breathe. You got to give yourself time to breathe, girl. You can balance anything you can, like, balancing is the easiest part. It's honestly easy. You just got to give yourself time. You just got to give yourself grace. Just like when it comes to healing. I just made a video about healing and that process. You got to give yourself time, right? When it comes to balancing all of these things and multiple hats that you're wearing, it brings peace. It brings yourself peace when you know that you could do all of these things at once, but you don't feel rushed. That's the thing, okay? We never want to feel rushed, because when you're in a rush and you're forcing things, you're getting out of alignment with your femininity, and you're getting out of alignment with your higher self. And we never want to get out of alignment. We want to stay aligned with everything we do. Okay, girl. So the next time you get your schedule, I want you to go ahead and see if you're working in the morning or at nighttime, or if you have those 9 to 5s where you're literally working from 9 to 5. Literally plan your life accordingly to your schedule. That's how you move. Don't sit up here and victimize yourself because you're sitting up here working 40 hours a week. No, hit that shit head on and be like, okay, I'm going to tackle this day. I'm going to tackle this that day. I'm going to go see my mom or see my dad or see my family on this day. I'm going to hang out with my friends on this day. I'm going to go do a self-care and maintenance day for myself on this day. I'm going to go try that new run club another day. I'm going to go out to eat this day and this day. And that's how you do that. Right? And it helps to keep a journal. It helps to keep a planner. It helps to write it in your notes on your phone. I'm always writing notes in my phone, because sometimes just the paper, I'm moving around too much for that. Okay. So just take time to look at your schedule and let me know how that's going for you, honestly. Because once you get in that habit, then it's like, okay, cool. Like, what else can I fit in my schedule? Right? And then girl, when you're balancing all of this stuff and people are trying to hang out with you, you look at your schedule and they're like, sorry, that doesn't work for me. Like, maybe next week or maybe 2 weeks from now. People will respect you more because you have a schedule, you have a life, right? I could be at work and my managers can be like, oh, can you work this day? Are you sure you can't work this day? I'm like, no, I'm so sorry. First of all, I don't do the last minute scheduling. If it's not already on my schedule, I'm not coming in. Respectfully, sorry. I have a life outside of work. Like, I'm already booked and busy. So if y'all want me to be here, y'all need to put it on my schedule when y'all make the schedule so I can plan accordingly. And then people will respect you more because you're already doing things for yourself. Okay? Period. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.